So it's top of the hour and I'm going to start rolling here. Welcome everybody. This is the Power Hour. My name is Amy Starr Allen and we do these trainings every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on this page. And tonight's topic is we're going to be talking about how to repurpose your content to generate more leads and sales for your business. A lot of times what happens for content creators, which I am one, if you're somebody that likes to create content for your audience to generate leads and sales for your business and develop a relationship with your audience, a lot of times the problem that a lot of people fall into is they end up getting burned out because we end up on this like hamster wheel of content creation where we're constantly creating new content and creating new content, which is not a bad thing to be doing. But what happens is a lot of times we create this amazing piece of content and maybe we like share it with our email list or post it on social media, or maybe it's a Facebook Live that, with Facebook Live, it doesn't like stick around for very long because Facebook, everything is moving so fast on Facebook. So it gets pushed down into the feed. So if you go live on Facebook, you might get a bunch of engagement that day. And then that piece of content is basically lost in the shuffle, right? So what I want to talk about tonight is how to take some of these really epic pieces of content that we create and repurpose them in different ways so that they're not getting lost in the shuffle and that they are getting used in other ways that can help you get your amazing content that's going to help people in front of more people that it can help, rather than, one and done, and if nobody saw it, nobody saw it kind of thing. So I'm going to give you some different ideas for ways to do that tonight. And I'm going to talk about, getting your content in front of more people. I'm going to show you some different ways to take one piece of content and put it into like different formats so that you can use it on different platforms, and how to generate highly targeted leads for your business. I'm actually going to also be showing you how to use pop-ups on your pages to incentivize your audience to take the next step with you. This is a great way to generate leads. And as always, I am going to be using my favorite page builder on the planet that I swear by, that I do everything in my business on. It is what this page that you're watching this on was created with. It's called the Hba Funnel Builder. And at any time, if you, you're going to see my screen and you're going to see how quickly I'm able to do the things that I'm going to show you inside of this builder, and how beautiful it is. If at any point you want to learn more about the Hba Funnel Builder, or, purchase it as a tool to add to your business tool belt, in my opinion, it is a tool that all businesses need. All businesses need to have some way to generate leads. And this page builder allows us to generate leads, allows us to build membership sites, and do all kinds of other amazing things. So if you want to learn more about that, there's a button below this video. And if somebody other than me sent you to this training tonight, no worries, because all of our HBA stands for the Home Business Academy, all of our HBA affiliates that share this page, that want to share this training with their people, get credit for any referrals to the funnel builder that come in, because this funnel builder allows us to build these types of pages where the affiliate link is part of the link, and it's connected to the button, so the correct person will get credit for the sale if you do purchase the HBA Funnel Builder tonight. And I always like to point that out, because some people think, in a lot of companies, actually, you have to get back to the person who sent you so that they can get the correct credit. And we don't have to do that here, because it's all coded and built into the funnel builder, which is another thing I love about this platform. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that right off the bat so that you know what platform I'm using when I show you some things. And I am going to jump in. Before I share my screen, I am just going to check real quick to see who's here. Definitely say hi in the comments. I had somebody actually ask me the other day how I know who's here, how I say hi to everybody. She's like, you never say hi to me. I'm like, the only way I know who's here is if you comment, if you leave me a comment. So we've got Jeff, we've got Craig. Hi guys. Danette. Hi Danette. Nate. Yes, every home business needs these tools. He just finished watching last week's training. Yeah, these trainings stay up on this page for an entire week until I go live again. So if you watch this training and want to watch it again, it'll be here for a week. If you know somebody that could benefit from this training after you watch it tonight and you want to share it with them, you can send them to this page. It'll be here for a week. And if you're a Home Business Academy affiliate, be sure and put your affiliate token at the end of the link at the top of this page, because you can share this, you know, on social media or with anybody that you want. And if they watch this training and purchase the funnel builder, which does happen every week, you will get credit for that. Turn off my phone notifications. All right. So I'm going to share my screen and jump in. All right. Here we go. All right, you guys see my screen? All right, so let me. All right, so one thing that, you know, before I jump into actually showing you like some different things that you can do with pages, I want to just give you some ideas for different ways that you can repurpose content. All right, hold on a second here. Okay, so one thing that you can do is if you are someone that creates videos, I just want to give you a couple of ideas for ways that you can, things that you can do to turn your videos into other types of content. Okay, so if you have a video, one way that you can do this is, right, if you open Google Docs, and you have to be in Google Chrome, and you come under tools and you click on voice typing. When you click on this, click to speak, it's going to start recording your voice. So one really cool thing about this is when you're recording a video, you can start this at the same time you're recording the video, and it'll automatically transcribe your video for you. So let me show you this real quick. I click to speak. Okay, so now I'm talking and Google Voice is just typing out everything that I'm saying. Isn't this cool? Question mark. Obviously, if I'm recording a video, I'm not going to say question mark, but if you want to add punctuation, if you're not recording a video and you just want to create a blog post with your voice, you can do this. Okay, but I'm a big fan of multitasking or repurposing, right? So if you're already creating a video, why not turn this on and have a transcript? And you can go in and edit the transcript and make sure it has the correct punctuation and all of that. It's not going to be perfect, but I just think this is a really cool tool. All right, so that's one way that you can do this. I keep losing my my notes here. There's also a website called rev.com. And if you go to this website, you can get stuff transcribed really inexpensively on here. Like you can just give them your video and they'll transcribe it. So that's another way to do it. But I don't know why this keeps happening. Transcribing your videos is good for a lot of different reasons. You can take a video and you can make it into, or a podcast episode, anything that's not text. So you can do the same thing. If you have a podcast and you're recording your podcast, you can turn on, your Google Voice, your voice recorder in Google Docs and transcribe your podcast as you're recording it. You can do the same thing with your videos. So what you can do is then take that transcription and you can use the content. Obviously you want to edit it, make sure it's, grammatically correct and formatted correctly and everything. But you can use it to create an email that you can send out to your list. Email is content, by the way. So if you have a video, you can't put a video in an email. You can put a link to a video in an email, but you can transcribe your video and put it in an email, and that's a valuable piece of content that you can share with your list. You can create it into a blog post, and you can even take the video. If the video is on YouTube, you can put the video on your blog too, but you can have the text, the transcription from the video as the text on your blog post. It's just a really easy way to come up with the text to put on your blog post. You can use it as on Instagram. If you use Instagram, as your Instagram caption, that you can use the transcription. Facebook, if you've ever noticed on Facebook, some of the posts that get the most engagement on Facebook are the longer posts that are full, chock full of value. So if you transcribe a video and make it into text and put it on Facebook, that's going to be a valuable post for Facebook. Here's the other really cool thing that you can do with this. You can create like a PDF or a cheat sheet out of it that you can use as a lead magnet or a free guide that people can opt in to get, right? So just because you have a video on YouTube doesn't mean it can't be repurposed into a free guide. Not everybody's going to find that video at the time that you put it out, right? But if you create it into something where you can, have pop-ups on your site or whatever, offering it to people, you're going to be repurposing it. And so, that's another thing that you can do. I want to show you this really cool website. And I don't use this as much anymore because I blog all the time. Most of my blogs are mostly videos. I used to do a lot longer blogs, but I'm going to show you this really cool website where you can basically turn a blog post into a PDF like that you can use as a lead magnet to capture leads with, to, as like a free guide for people or whatever. So if you come to printfriendly.com, and all you do is you take your blog post link and you put it in here. So I'm going to grab one of my blog posts to show you how this works. So if I click here to go to my blog post and I grab the link out of the address bar and I put it in Print Friendly and I click on preview, boom, it creates a PDF out of my blog post. Now, again, like I said, my blog posts don't have a whole lot of text because there's always a video. That's like most of it. But then I have like this stuff at the bottom. Obviously, I wouldn't want that in there. So anything that you don't want, you just click on this little trash can and it gets rid of it. So I could get rid of all the stuff at the bottom of my blog. And then this video, what's kind of cool about this, it puts in, like the video is embedded on my blog, but here it puts in a link, which is kind of cool because in a PDF, you can actually click on this link. So if you were to save this as a PDF, this would be a clickable link that would take people to your YouTube video. So you could leave that in if you wanted. And then all you do is you click on PDF and it's, and then download your PDF. Oops. I don't know where it went. Download. Okay, so here's my PDF. If I open it, this is what it looks like. Cool, right? So then what you can do is you can take this PDF, now it's saved to my computer, but I can upload it into my Hba Funnel Builder and it'll live on the internet. It'll have its own link. So if I give it away as a free guide that people opt into, I can easily put the link in the email that they automatically get when they opt in. I'll show you really quickly how to do this. Super simple. In the funnel builder, under settings, funnel settings, if you come to file manager, view all files. So it's going to show you all the files that I've already uploaded. You would just upload your PDF right here. I'll just show you what it looks like because I have some other PDFs. Like here's a PDF. So if I click on that and I click this link, it says the URL was copied to my clipboard. Oops. So I can paste it in and open it and boom, there's my PDF that's uploaded into the funnel builder. This is one of my things that I give away. I have an opt-in for this. It's a daily themes to increase engagement on your Facebook fan page. So as you can see, this has a link. This PDF is now hosted in the funnel builder. So when people opt into this, they get a link to it in their welcome email. And I don't even need a website. Like I just uploaded it directly to the funnel builder. So like I was showing you, like if you have a blog post that's awesome that you want to make into a PDF and give away as a guide, this is a great way to repurpose like one of your epic blog posts. So I want to show you what this looks like when you actually have a blog post that has a lot of content. Like this one doesn't. This has like an image, a little bit of text, and a video is all it has. But I want to show you an example of one. You know, if you're in the Home Business Academy, you know Paul Hutchings has shared with us a blog post that he has worked really, really hard on, that he has ranking at the top of the search engines right now, and it's a review. It's this ultimate heal worldwide review. And you can see this blog post. I don't even think there's a video in it. It's just, there's so much content in here and it's all images and text, right? So let me grab his URL and put it in print friendly. So I can show you what it looks like. If you do create a blog post that is mostly text, it'll make it into this really nice PDF. And again, you just download the PDF and then you can upload it into your funnel builder and give it away as a guide. So like if Paul wanted to give this away as a guide, if he wanted to generate leads of people that want everything you ever needed to know about Heal Worldwide, he could use this as a PDF. The other thing that you can do with your blog posts, if you make them into PDFs like this, is you can create what's called a content upgrade. So on your blog itself, you can have a place where people can opt in, like you can have a place where people can opt in to get a PDF version of this post. Sometimes people want that because they want to print it out and keep it in a file or whatever they want to do with it rather than having to come back to your blog to read it. So if you wanted to, you could create a PDF. You saw how easy it is. It doesn't take any time at all. And have it have like a button where people can click here to get a PDF version of this blog post, and they can put in their name and email address to get the PDF. And then you're generating a lead. And that's a targeted lead because it's somebody that wants a PDF version of your content, which means it's somebody in your target audience. So it's good to get them on your email list. And that's one way that you can do it really, really easily. The other thing that you can do with the transcription when you transcribe a video is you can read through the transcription and look for, oftentimes what you'll find when you dissect a video a little bit more by reading through it is you'll find like little tangents that you can pull out and like create a whole separate piece of content on. This is one way that you'll never run out of content, because a lot of times, like at least for me, like when I shoot a video, I don't script my videos. Like I have a topic that I know I'm going to talk about, and then I just talk about it. And so if you read the transcription of the video, what will happen is you'll start to notice things that you touched on that you could actually use to create a complete training on, or a complete video on, because a lot of times our video, we're talking about one specific topic and we're mentioning other stuff, but we're not going into detail about it. So using the transcription is a really good way to just comb through and find other things that you can create pieces of content on. And then the other thing that I want to mention as far as repurposing is, if you go live on Facebook, and I know I kind of mentioned this before, and I'm going to show you some other stuff that you can do with Facebook Lives, but one thing that you can do with a Facebook Live video is download it and then upload it to YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel and you use YouTube, it's good to get if you have a Facebook Live video that's a valuable piece of content, again, you don't want it to get lost in the Facebook shuffle, because nobody will ever find it again in a few days, right? Whereas YouTube is a search engine. So if you have a valuable piece of content and you know how to rank a video on YouTube with keywords, which if you're in the Home Business Academy, we have a whole like 15 video series training on how to rank your videos on YouTube. So once you get your Facebook Live video up on YouTube and you rank it, then when people type in the keywords, they can find your video, and you'll get a lot more bang for your buck if your video is on YouTube than if you just go live on Facebook and that's the end of it. Okay, so I just want to mention that, and I'll probably mention it again at some point. All right, I'm going to take a brief sip of water and check and see if you guys have any questions. Feel free to ask your questions as we go, because I'll check them from time to time. These tips are gold. Love the idea of recording and transcribing my videos. Could even record a training phone call or Zoom and use it as a free offer. Absolutely. So great. Okay. Again, I can't check the comments constantly because I'm not always on the, when I'm sharing my screen, it's hard. But I will check from time to time. So if you have questions, be sure and put them in there. And I know I talk fast because number one, I'm from New Jersey. And number two, an hour just is never enough time for me to cram everything in. So I like to just get in as much as I can. And then again, the replay will stay up so you can go back and watch it again if you need to. And that way you'll be able to pause it and stuff. All right, let me find my notes again. Okay. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to show you how to build pages that have like pop-ups on them, where you can repurpose pieces of content and put them on a page so that you can get a lot more bang for your buck. You can get your stuff in front of a lot more people. All right. So I have a bunch of different ideas. You might want to get out your pen and paper, because I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways that you can, ideas for things that you can do here. And I have these in no particular order, but I jotted some down so that I don't forget to mention anything. So let's see. All right. So let me start off by showing you on my website, which is, I'm on my website right now. On my website, I have like these banners on the side. And let me just start off by saying that even if you don't have a website or a blog, you're going to be able to do what I'm going to show you. If you have a page builder, like the Hba Funnel Builder, you can do everything that I'm going to show you without even having a blog. The only reason I'm showing you my blog is because I want to show you how I'm going to take the stuff that's on these banners and make them into pop-ups so that I can use them when I'm repurposing my content. Okay. And I just thought of something that I forgot to tell you. Oh, I know what it was. So the other cool thing I forgot to mention with that tool that I was showing you, the this one, the print friendly. So if you don't have a blog, you don't have to have a blog to be able to do this. I actually just tested this by creating a page in the funnel builder where like you could create basically a post that's like a blog post, or you know, just a valuable piece of content that's formatted how you want it and everything. And then when you go to printfriendly.com, it just wants a URL. It doesn't necessarily have to be a blog, right? It just says copy URL. So let me see. I created this silly little page in here. I'll just go find it real quick and show you. I just did this really quick just because I wanted to test it, just so I could tell you. I created this page. So all I did was let me just show you how to do this from scratch. So if you don't have a blog, or you just prefer to do it in here, you just click add new step, select page. And then if you just click on empty page, and I'm going to do, you just name it, and then it's going to bring up an empty page, right? So you can add whatever you want, you know, whatever widgets you want. So like if I want to add an image, I just slide it in here, and then I just go find an image and I put it in, you know, and then you can do whatever, you know, you can resize everything and however you want, you know, your formatting to be. I'm not even going to take a lot of time to do this right now, but and then if I wanted to add text, and anyway, you get the idea, and you can add whatever you want as far as the formatting and stuff. And then if I click save changes, website preview, show in a new tab. So let's just say this was my piece of content. Obviously there would be a lot more in here, but if you wanted to create like a cheat sheet or some type of a lead magnet, you could do it in the funnel builder. And then you would just, this is a preview link, but if I just go to my actual link and I put it in print friendly, there you go. So you can see like this is what the PDF would look like. Obviously I named it empty demo, but you would have that be the actual title, and then it would make your PDF for you. So even if you don't have a blog, you can create PDFs really easily just using the funnel builder, and then download it to your computer and upload it into the funnel builder like I showed you before, so that you can have an easy link to it that you can use as a lead magnet. Okay. All right. So now I am going to go to I was going to show you guys on my blog. Where am I here? I have too many of these print friendlies open. I can't even find my blog now. All right, so if I come over to my blog, you'll see these banners that I have, right? So basically, these are the lead magnets that I currently have. I have my Facebook engagement PDF, which I showed you guys before. I have a Facebook group. I have 30-minute workday book. And I have this free offer ideas PDF, right? So I'm going to show you how I can use these like inside of the funnel builder, like page builder, how I can build a page, how I can repurpose different pieces of content and make these into pop-ups so that when I send traffic to go watch a video that I created or something like that, I can have a pop-up that's relevant to that video pop up so that people can get on my email list or join my Facebook group or purchase something from me. Okay, so let me give you a few examples of this. So what do I want to do first? I should go in order of my notes because otherwise I'm not going to know what I did and what I didn't do. So let's see. All right. So the first one I'm going to show you is going to be a funnel builder training. So here's how easy this is. If you come into the funnel builder and you click on add new step page. Now, if I'm going to repurpose a video, I always come to webinars over here. Like we have all these different templates inside of the funnel builder for lead generation and whatever you need. I use the webinars templates for videos because webinars are typically videos. So there's all these really cool video templates that you can use. So let's just say I'm going to use this one and I'm going to do funnel builder training demo. So it's going to load this page. So here, let's say that I'm gonna add a video. I don't want this, so I'm just gonna delete it. You can just delete whatever, video, whatever things that you don't want. By the way, my primary colors that match like my branding, that are the same as my website and everything, are loaded into my funnel builder under global styling. You can add in, this is my primary color and my secondary colors. So anytime you see me load a page in here, it's going to have this pink in it because this is my primary color. But the actual funnel builder pages don't have this color in it. It just loads these for me because it just makes it easier for me because it automatically has my colors, right? So let's say I have a video that maybe is up on my YouTube channel and I want to put it on its own page so that I can repurpose the content and add a pop-up and generate leads from it. Okay, so for this example, I'm going to use a funnel builder training. So I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and find one of my funnel builder trainings. Sorry, I should have had this ready to go and I don't. So I have a bunch of videos in here that talk about the HBA funnel builder. So let's just say I'm going to take this one, a live demo of the HBA funnel builder. And then all I have to do is take this link to the video. And then if I click on this and click edit video, I want to get rid of the custom thumbnail. And I'm going to change out this link and paste my video in there. Boom. So there's my video. So now my YouTube video is on this page. And so I would want to change this out. Watch this. You would come up with a better headline, but I'm just showing you. Whoops. And delete that. And then down here, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I can just change this button to be purchase the Hba Funnel Builder now. And then for the link, I would just put an external link and I would put in my Funnel Builder affiliate link. I want it to open in a new tab. Save, preview. Okay, so now I have this piece of content on its own page, which is cool because now I can use this to market the funnel builder and people can just purchase it right from here. I don't need to send people to YouTube. I don't need to send people anywhere. I can just, I can put this wherever I want to. I can put this in the PS lines of my emails. I can put it under all my Facebook videos, whatever I want to do. And when they click here, it's going to take them over to the funnel builder sales page. And now I have, this page, you saw how quick that was, right? So it's really, really easy to take any piece of content and repurpose it in any way. The other thing that I can do with this is I can use my PDF that I have that gives people different lead magnets that they can create. The funnel builder is a way to create lead magnets, right? So I created a PDF that has a whole bunch of different ideas for all different niches. So like if somebody's in the CBD oil business, I gave people different ideas for different pieces of content that they can create for that, even though that's not a niche that I'm in. I used like real estate and CBD and like all these different ones, and may put them all into a PDF so that people just could, no matter what niche they're in, they can get some ideas for different like types of cheat sheets and stuff that they can create, kind of like what I just showed you how to do, so that they can have a lead magnet, right? So what I can do is I can have a pop-up while people are watching this video. It can pop up because people might be watching this going, yeah, this is really cool, but I don't have anything to give away. So I have a lead magnet that's going to help them think of something to give away, right? So let me show you how cool this is. So if you come in the funnel builder, what did I call this? Page. Funnel builder training demo. Okay. So if I come over here to my pop-ups, I have my free offer ideas pop up. And let me just show you real quick. All I did was on my blog, I have this 20 simple free offer ideas. All I did was I took this page and I made it smaller so that it could be a pop-up. And I use like the same colors and everything. I just kept it simple. And now it's a pop-up where this can pop up on a page and people can grab this. They can put in their name and email address and immediately get on my email address in my email list. So up here where it says show on, I can come down to my funnel builder training demo page and say that that's where I want it to show. Then when I come into my settings, I can choose how I want it to show up. Like right now I have it selected to show up after time on page. I have it set for 10 seconds, but I can have it show up after 5 seconds. I can have it show up after 30 seconds, whatever I want. So, I'll leave it at 10 seconds, or you can have it show up when someone scrolls. You can have it show up when someone goes to exit the page. So that's called an exit pop-up. So if I click that, when someone goes to exit off of the page, this is going to pop up. And allow on mobile devices. And then you get to choose if you want to show it again on the next page visit, don't show it again, whatever you want to do there. And then what type of animation you want, fade in and scale, fade in from the right, fade in from the left. I'll just leave it in fade in from the left. And then I'm going to click save. Now, when I come to this page, if I refresh this page, and I have it set to come up after 10 seconds. So if we wait 10 seconds, that pop-up should pop up. So now somebody's here and they're watching this video and they're learning all about, and then this pops in. So now you see how that just came after 10 seconds and it came in from the left, just like I said I wanted it to, or whatever. And then the person can put in their name and email address, and this is going to go onto my autoresponder. They're going to get added to my email list. And I've got that link because I uploaded the PDF into my funnel builder and it has that link. So they get added to my autoresponder and they automatically get an email from me that has a link to their free guide. And that guide is full of awesome information that's going to give them a ton of value. They're going to love me for it. And inside of the PDF, I also have a link back to purchase the funnel builder, because in order to do what I'm suggesting that they do inside of the guide, they need a tool to be able to do that. So this is a way that you can repurpose, a video, throw it up on a page like this, have a pop-up, and and then I've also got this link below to purchase the funnel builder. And if I wanted to, I could have a pop-up that takes people to, that just has a button on it that takes people to purchase the funnel builder as well. You can have pop-ups for whatever you want. All right, so that's one example. Let me give you another example. Okay, so I just showed you that I had that Facebook cheat sheet, this free guide, easy daily theme ideas for more engagement on Facebook, right? So this is obviously anyone that's building a business on Facebook, this is going to be helpful for them. So on my YouTube channel, I could take one of my Facebook trainings. Let's see. Here, 7 ways to generate leads on Facebook. And I'm just going to take this training. I'm going to grab this URL and I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to create a new page. New page. I'm going to do a video again. And you'll see there's a bunch of different ones to choose from. I'm just going to do this one again. Facebook training demo. So if I click on the video, edit video, I already went and grabbed the video, so that's there. I have to get rid of this custom thumbnail. And there's my face, 7 ways to generate Facebook leads. So obviously anybody that's watching this is somebody that's interested in generating Facebook leads, right? So it would make sense to have a pop-up show up that's going to give them something. Oops. Again, you'd want to spend a little more time on your headline, but I can get rid of all this again. If I want to keep a button, I can have a button to the lead magnet. But I can also have a pop-up. So if I say save changes, and then I come over here to my pop-ups, I have my Facebook themes pop-up. So if I click on that and I go show on this Facebook training demo, confirm, and then I look at my settings and I have it as an exit pop-up. I'll just leave it as an exit pop-up right now. Save. So now if I come back to that page that I just created, and it's not perfect. I mean, I just threw it up there, but let me just show you this. So now if I do website preview, show in a new tab, oops. I got to refresh it because I accidentally was up by the exit and so the pop-up showed up. So here it is. So I have this training now that I could send people to, and I could have this button go to that lead magnet. But then when I go to exit, this pop-up comes up. Wait, before you go, grab the guide. Free guide helps you get more engagement and organic traffic to your Facebook group. So this is cool because when before someone exits the page, it just shows up, wait before you go. And obviously if they're watching this, they're interested in generating leads on Facebook. And I have a guide that shows them how to do that. So wouldn't it make sense that they would want to get the guide, right? So this is a way for me to generate targeted leads. Anyone that's wanting to get leads on Facebook is my target audience because I help people who are building businesses online, and people that are generating leads on Facebook are typically building a business online, right? So this is just a way that I can, easily have this pop-up come so that I can share this piece of content with on social media, on my email, wherever I want to share it and send traffic to this page. I mean, I could even run a Facebook ad to this page. And then that pop-up I'm giving them this valuable piece of content. The pop-up comes, they opt in and they get on my email list and they get that guide. So that's another idea. I know I'm going really fast. I have some more stuff though. I have some more ideas I want to show you guys. So I'm not even going to bother looking at my notes. I want to show you. So today I went live on Facebook inside of my Facebook group. And I built a page live on Facebook. I did a demo to show the people in my Facebook group basically how to do this, how to take a Facebook Live, throw it up on a page like this. And then, the cool thing about this is, so I went live in a Facebook group, but then I took that live and I put it on a page and I was directing people back to my Facebook group. So then I could share the training that I did in my Facebook group with people that aren't in my Facebook group, and then recommend that they go join the Facebook group from the page that the training is on. So let me show you real quick, and I can show you, you can embed a Facebook Live video on these pages just as easily as you can embed a YouTube video. It's super, super, super simple. So here's the page that I created today. I basically went live on Facebook. I did a demo where I built this page live on Facebook today. Oops, see, there's my pop-up. See how this pop-up came? Join my free Facebook group for daily support. And this button takes people over to my Facebook group, right? It's so that people can just join my Facebook group from here. So that's another thing that you can do. So I sent this out to my email list today, and a lot of people on my email list are not in my Facebook group. So now they got to see some of the kind of training that I do in my Facebook group. They got to watch this training and they can join my Facebook group. And there's that pop-up that I just showed you that isn't going to come again because it already came. Once you exit out of it, it doesn't come back. But what's cool is I said, like, this is an example of a repurposed piece of content straight out of my Facebook group, because I was talking about the power hour tonight and how I was going to be talking about how to repurpose your content. And I was giving them one example of some of the stuff I was going to be teaching. So I built this page and I said, this page took approximately 2 minutes to build as shown in this video. So I also have a button here to purchase this page builder tool, which is the funnel builder. So again, this is another way to repurpose a Facebook Live video, throw it up on a page like this. And can you guys still hear me? Throw it. I hope you guys can still hear me. I better check because I just hit the thing by accident. Let me know if you can still hear me. I'm going to go check the comments real quick. Okay. LOL, my funnel builder has 4 funnels. Amy's has 75. I build pages like they're going out of style. It's so cool. You see how fast it is. I love it. The funnel builder pretty much does everything. Worked on a calendar booking page this morning. What can it do? I know, it's incredible. And by the way, I don't even think I mentioned this, but it's only 25 bucks a month, which is less than anything else you're going to find on the market. And it does way more. I'm curious what's on that double chocolate tab. I don't know what you mean, Jeff. Okay, so let me show you real quick how to embed a Facebook Live video. So if I come to my Facebook group, I'll just go find another Facebook Live video. All right, here's a Facebook Live video. So if you click on this video, and you come over here, click on these 3 dots, and then click on embed. And then, oops, you come down to where this video is, and underneath it, it'll say get code. And then you want to click on iframe. And this is the embed code that you can use in the funnel builder. So now, if I come down, let's just say I'll just duplicate this page to make it easy. So this is a duplicate of the page that I was just showing you. And now if I go edit video and put that embed code in there, boom, there's that Facebook Live video off of my Facebook group. So you can take any Facebook Live that you do and put it on a page like this, that fast. I mean, that took me, what, 30 seconds, and repurpose it. So this is a really good way to repurpose your Facebook Lives, because again, sometimes, I mean, you're not going to be that motivated to do really good Facebook Lives if you know that they're going to be like one and done and nobody's ever going to see them after a couple of days. But if you know that you can repurpose it, you can create a page that can generate leads for you forever, that you can continuously share in your email PS line or underneath your YouTube videos or whatever. Like, you're going to be a lot more likely to create really good content on Facebook Live. And then again, depending on what the topic is, you can have a pop-up, you can have a button underneath it, whatever you want to put on the page to generate leads from that piece of content. All right. I know I have, hold on a second. All right, now I don't know where my notes are. I lost my notes. Oh, here it is. All right, let me see what other ones I was going to show you guys. Okay, so for those of you that are using the 30-minute workday, the 30-minute workday is a system that comes with an incredible ebook that teaches people everything that they need to know about the foundational principles about how to succeed in affiliate marketing, and a free system that we all get to use as members of the Hba Funnel Builder. The 30-minute workday is kind of like a bonus because it's built into the funnel builder. So if you're talking about the 30-minute workday in a video, like a YouTube video or something, you could throw it up on a page like this and have a pop-up for people to join the 30-minute workday. So let me show you how to do that real quick. So let's see, come back to my channel and I'll just grab one of my, I'm running out of time, so I'm just going to go really fast. I'm not going to build pages from scratch anymore just to save time, but I'll just reuse some of the pages just to show you. So let's see. So I have this video that's save time. So I'm going to grab this 30-minute workday training. Oops. And then I can come back here. So let's say I was going to put it on this page, and I can embed the video on this page. And then I can add a pop-up. I already created a pop-up, but I can add a pop-up. Whoops. I have to save this page. So, and I'll show you how to create, how easy it is to create a pop-up in a second, but I already created. So here's one I created for people to get the 30-minute workday book. So if I come to pop-up settings and I want it to come, I'm going to have it come after 6 seconds. Save. And I'm going to have it show on all right. So this page is going to be a little funky because the headline is going to say something about a Facebook Live training or something, and it's going to be a 30-minute workday. Oh, wait, that's not even the right page. Where did I put the 30-minute workday one? Okay. Now I have to put the pop-up on the right page. Funnel Builder training demo. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So here's a 30-minute workday one. I think I set it for like 6 seconds or something. So someone will be watching this to learn about the 30-minute workday. And, oh, it's not the right pop. Oh, because I had set that other pop-up for this page already. So that's why I would have to create a new page. So let's just duplicate this. Edit video. Save changes. And then I'm going to add the pop-up. 30-minute workday, show on. And then the settings, I have it for 6 seconds. So let's try that. All right, so let's look at this page now. Okay, so I'm sending somebody here to learn about the 30-minute workday, and 6 seconds in, that pop-up should show up. For some reason it didn't. I must have added it to the wrong page. Anyway, I'm getting tired, so. See if it works. Now I reset it as an exit pop-up. For some reason, it's not working. Sorry about that. It's just because I'm exhausted. Okay. Hold on, because I have some other goodies. So you could do the same thing if you, like, let's say you have a webinar that you're going to do. Maybe you go live on Facebook and you talk about your webinar. Well, you could take that video, or you can make a YouTube video and put it on a page like this and have a pop-up that shows up on the page either after a certain amount of seconds or as an exit pop-up that lets people opt in to register for your webinar, right? So that's another thing that you could do with these pop-ups. Oh, I wanted to show you how to create a pop-up from scratch, just so you know, because I've only showed you the ones that I've already created. So under like when you're in here, there's pages and pop-ups. When you click on these 3 dots in the funnel builder, so you would just click add a new pop-up, and you can see there's all these pop-ups to choose from. So all the ones that I showed you that I created tonight, I just used these as templates. So you could just find one that you like and just, again, it automatically puts my colors on everything because I have it set up that way. But let's say I want to do this and I want to have this be a pop-up for people to purchase the funnel builder on any of the pages where I'm doing a funnel builder training. So I'm just going to leave this the way that it is. But if they're going to purchase something, they're not going to need a form, right? So I would delete the form and I could delete the timer. And let's just pretend that this says everything that I needed to say. Obviously, someone that needs a funnel builder is growing their business online. So technically that's fine. And then I would just drag a button in here. And I would say, purchase the Hba Funnel Builder now. And then the link, I would put my affiliate link to the Hba Funnel Builder in there. Oops. And I want to stretch this out so that the guy's head isn't cut off. But, you know, I would just add whatever text or whatever. And then I could have this pop up, show up. You know, I could say, show on Funnel Builder training demo. And I could, you know, say, show up on page exit. All right. Let's see if that worked. I don't know if it will, because, all right, so this is the page that I just added it to. Oh, but it already, all right, let's see. I accidentally had two pop-ups going to this page, but there it is. You wouldn't want two pop-ups going on the same page, but here it is, and they can purchase the HBA Funnel Builder from this page that has which was supposed to have a funnel builder training on it, but I switched it out with the 30-minute workday just because I'm flying through this, but you get the idea. So you don't have to have a form on the pop-up is my point. It can be a button that takes people to an external link like I showed you before, so they could go purchase the funnel builder from there. So anyway, these pop-ups are awesome. They're super easy to create. And there's all these different templates that you can use. So what was another one? I had another one that I did that I was going to show you guys. I already showed you that. Okay, let me see. I showed you the Facebook group one. Yeah, so this is the one I showed you when I repurposed my Facebook Live video. I put it on a page and then this popped up to show, like I let people know in the video that I was recording it in my personal Facebook, in my Facebook group. So that when this pops up on the page, they're like, well, I want to join that Facebook group. That looks like a valuable place to be. So this pop-up would pop up. So anyway, I just created all these pop-ups with the templates that are available. Super simple to do. But this is a great tool to be able to repurpose any video, any YouTube video, any Facebook Live video, easily throw it up on a page like this with a button and a pop-up or one or the other, whatever you want. And then you can send people to these pages. Now, there's, depending on where people are, like different pages, like for lead generation, anything that's like a got a pop-up on it that's going to generate leads, you're going to post those mostly on places where people are going to see it that aren't already on your email list, right? So you're like social media is a great place to post links to these pages. You could even do like a Facebook Live training that has a link in the description to a page like this that's going to have like a really cool video on it with a pop-up or whatever to move people from Facebook over onto your email list. So anything that's lead generation, you definitely want to share in places, you can share them under your YouTube videos. You can put links to these videos anywhere where people might be able to find the link that isn't already on your email list. And then for people that are already on your email list, it's great to send them to a page where you've got a really cool video where you're promoting a webinar that you're doing, or, you're sending people to a piece of content straight out of your Facebook group to, give them value and then recommend that they join your Facebook group, or to purchase. Like if you're doing, if I like the one that I showed you where I did a Hba Funnel Builder demo and it had a link on there to purchase the funnel builder. I can send that to my email list. They can watch the demo, they can purchase the funnel builder. I can use it as a standalone email. I can put it as a PS line in my emails, to get people over here. But so for your email list, it's great to send people to stuff that you don't need to get them on your email list because they're already on your email list. So in some cases you would want them to opt in again, like for a webinar or whatever, but to have them join your Facebook group, to have them purchase something, it's a great way to do it, is to put it on a page and send it out to your email list. And the other thing I wanted to mention is if you have a course, you could take a training out of your course. And let me say this, any of the videos that you're going to be putting up on these pages, you don't even have to use the full video. You can edit a video so that it's just a piece of a video. So let's say you did an hour-long training inside of one of your courses. you could take a 5-minute snippet of that video. That's like a really valuable tidbit that you taught in that video. Put it up on a page like this. Let people know that, like I did today, I don't know where that page is anymore. I don't know where the page is anymore that I sent out to my list today. I hope I didn't mess it up because it's actually a live page. This one. Yeah, so this page, let's say I took a snippet out of one of my courses and I put like a 5-minute snippet up on a page like this. And it could be, the title could be whatever the training is about. And then I could say, this is an excerpt from my XYZ course, and letting people know that this video was taken right out of my course. And then I could have a button underneath for people to purchase the course. And then I could have a pop-up for people to purchase the course. So that's another really good way to repurpose your content. Because if you create a course, you put your heart and soul into that content. But in order to sell the course, wouldn't it be helpful for people to get a little taste about what's inside? So that's a really good way to repurpose that content, is to just take a snippet of some of the content that's inside of your course and put it up on a page like this, and then have a button for people to purchase the course. So that's another idea. I am pretty much brain dead. I had a couple other examples I was going to give you guys, but I think you get the picture at this point. I've given you a lot of examples. I want to stop sharing my screen and go check and see if you guys have any questions. Again, I know I went a mile a minute, but hopefully this made sense. Awesome stuff, learning a lot. Is there somewhere to read about how to take a Facebook live video over to YouTube? Oh yeah, so let me show you that real quick, Jeff. Oh, I have a tab that says double chocolate. It's probably a recipe. I think I made a recipe for something. How to make a Facebook live video into a YouTube video. So I mentioned this in the beginning. This is actually really important to know because, like I said, Facebook live videos only last so long, but if you put it up on YouTube and optimize it using the training that's taught inside of the Hba Funnel Builder, inside of Hba Premium, you can have a video that lasts forever. An evergreen lead machine, as I like to call it. So let me share my screen again. Okay, so if you come over to Facebook, so here's my Facebook live video. So if it's your own Facebook live video, it's really easy. You just click on these 3 buttons and you click download video, and it'll just download it to your computer. And then you would just go over to YouTube and click here and upload video. And then you'll just go find that video and upload it. Boom, boom. It only takes a couple minutes. Download it from Facebook, upload it to YouTube. And then you would go through the steps inside of the Home Business Academy. We have all of these different products. Inside of Hba Premium, we have YouTube ranking. And if you look, there's all of these videos: channel setup, channel strategy, keyword research, video tools and equipment, 14 video creation tips, bulletproof YouTube video formula, upload and optimize, how to create a thumbnail. It's all in here. So yeah, you can take your Facebook live video upload it to YouTube, go through all this with it. And now you've got a piece of content that you can generate leads from. You can send people on YouTube. I always add links in my description that are relevant to whatever the video is. So this is a video about the 30-minute workday. So I've got a link right here to the 30-minute workday. And then at the bottom, I've got links to all this other stuff. But like, I could have a link to any of those pages that I showed you that are relevant to, you know, whatever the video is that I'm uploading. So if you do a Facebook Live video and you upload it to YouTube, in the description, you could have a link back to, you know, a page that you created like this that has like whatever, another video for people to watch with more information, and a link to purchase something, or a link to get on your email list, or a pop-up that comes to get them on your email list. You definitely want to get people from YouTube onto your email list. So once they're on YouTube, you want to have a link here. But this piece of content, if you optimize it and rank it, people can just find it over and over and over again. And if you have a link to get on your email list underneath, maybe it's, you know, with one of the lead magnets that I showed you how to create, you could have that under here if it's relevant to the video, and people can opt in for that and get on your email list from your YouTube video. That's not going to happen if you just leave the video on Facebook, because like I said, those videos kind of get lost after a few days. So you definitely want to repurpose them onto YouTube. All right, let me just see if you guys have any more questions. I'm sorry, I'm so tired right now. I might not be making a whole lot of sense. I hope I answered your question, Jeff. Cool, easy. Yep, it is easy. None of this stuff is hard, especially with this tool that we have access to. It's so easy to, as you saw, I had 75 pages or whatever, so easy. And I build pages all the time. Like that the Facebook Live I did today in my Facebook group, I basically took that video as soon as I was done, threw it up on a page, and sent it out to my email list, all within, including, you know, recording the video, which was like 11 or 12 minutes long. I think the whole process took me like 30 minutes. And I was able to add some new people to my Facebook group today by doing that, because I sent it out to my email list. So there's tons of different things that you can do to repurpose content. And again, any video that you throw up on one of these pages doesn't even have to be the full video. You know, when I do these power hour trainings, they're always at least an hour long. And so I could easily go back, and you guys can do this too, and take an hour-long video and cut out like little pieces of content and make it into like 5 or 10 different videos that I can repurpose in different ways. You know, on social media, I can throw them up on pages like I showed you guys how to do, on my blog, whatever I want to do. So that's another idea for repurposing content. Take a longer piece of content and chop it up into shorter pieces. Because a lot of times the longer videos are too long. A lot of people don't want to spend that much time. But like if I do a video in a power hour that goes over like 10 different features of the funnel builder, for example, I can break those up into 10 different videos, so that I have one video about the booking widget and one video about the global styling and one video, rather than having 1 hour long video. Do you see what I mean? I can break it up and I can repurpose that into a bunch of different content, and I can rank them all on YouTube separately. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna check the comments one more time, and then looks like there's no more questions in there. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight. I'm sorry I'm a little brain dead tonight. I hope this has been helpful. If you're watching the replay and you have any questions, be sure to just throw them in the comments and I'll make sure to get them answered for you. And remember that this training will stay up on this page for a week. until we go live again next Wednesday. So feel free to come back and revisit the training or share it with people. And definitely let me know if you have any questions. And I look forward to seeing you next week, same place, same time. Talk to you soon.